Beautiful new day. It's so peaceful in my neck of the woods. When I say peaceful in my neck of the woods, it's because I'm listening. I am listening to what it is that I'm being guided to do. Listen, we're in this thing with all of us are going to be affected in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Can you hear me? All of us are going to be affected in some way, shape, form, or fashion with all the things that's going on. And it's just so peaceful where I am because I can hear divine guidance. Beautiful new day, sweetheart. Hi, love. Welcome, welcome. I am wanting to come in and share how to maintain a steady state of peace in reference to all of the chaos that's happening around us. It is one of those things that I have learned that if I get so captivated, hey, beautiful love, if I get so captivated by what's going on in the state of affairs, not saying being ignorant to it, but just if I get so captivated and so riled up and so angry, I can't hear. I can't hear my next moves. I can't hear divine guidance. I can't hear to dodge. I can't hear to block. I can't hear when I am so out of harmony. And there are so many different things that will cause one to lose that state of balance, that constant flow of beautifulness, that flow of right in the middle. Right in the middle. There's so many different things that'll pull at us to cause us to lose that. And that's the easiest way for you to not be able to hear. That's the easiest way for you to be knocked off of the right way to go. That's the easiest way when you are out of harmony, when you are out of peace, when you are out of balance, if you will. And welcome to whomever just came in. I am in such a state of peace right now, regardless of what's going on, because I have had moments of that for long periods of time, peace and harmony. I was able to hear and be prepared for a lot of what is coming. And so it doesn't rattle my cage as much. It does sometimes make me feel a little bit uneasy, but it doesn't cause me to be welcome, baby. It doesn't cause me to be out of sorts, because I won't allow anything to disturb my peace for long. Now, we are all human, honey, and we are all experiencing this particular reality. And there are going to be things that will shake you just a little bit, but you can't let them continue to shake you, because then you can't hear. You can't hear what it is you're supposed to be doing next. You can't hear, like I said a few seconds ago, when to block. You can't hear when to dodge. You can't hear when to shut your mouth. You can't hear when to speak up. You can't hear any of those things because you're out of harmony. You're out of balance. You're out of your natural state of flow. And one of the things that I do to help me maintain that is not allow too many different things or too many different people to get up in my ear to tell me how it is, to express their viewpoint. I can listen, and I know how to make these ears, you can get right to the surface and it'll bounce right off. I don't allow it anymore, because other people's thoughts are just that, theirs. Now, I don't care how much I care for you. I don't care how much I love you. If your thoughts, if your words, if your actions are not in alignment with my peace, I don't allow it to penetrate me and cause me to be shaken by what it is you say. Those are your opinions, those based off of your experiences. And it's okay to be able to share and to be able to listen, but not allow it to penetrate you to the point of unrest, not allow it to penetrate you to the point of not being able to get sleep, not allowing it to penetrate you for you to just kind of move and change your actions and your ways. Hey, sweetheart, not allowing it to do that. See, everybody wants to be heard, and everybody wants to be right in what they're saying. But only you determine that. Oh, those are birds, and oh, those are squirrels. Look, I'm over here looking like. Anyway, so not everybody well, everybody wants you to hear their words. Like I was saying, everybody wants you to experience what they're experiencing with what they say. Everybody. I do it the same way because we're wanting to get that connection. We want to have that. I second that. We look for that as a people. When you learn to stop looking for somebody to second that motion that you have within inside of you, and you stand firm within your own, you maintain peace. Not everybody is going to agree with what it is you have to say. Not everybody is going to agree with what it is you feel, just like you don't agree with other people. But in order to maintain your peace, you don't seek approval from someone else. You don't seek validation from someone else. You don't seek for someone else to give you a pat on the back and say, you know what, you're right. Because that is fleeting. That is fleeting. It will never, ever stay the same. You know how it says that it's a commercial. Sometimes you feel like it's a candy bar. Sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't. That's the majority of society. And if we listen to those of them who consistently are out of harmony, you will see that their messages are all over the place. And when I say that, there's too much extreme animation. There is a definite, I know what I'm talking about. Listen, I'm only sharing from my experience of what it is I've been through. You take the meat of the thing that you can use and you spit the bones out. You take what applies to you and you do what it is for you. I'm coming on today to just let you know that there is such a beautiful way to maintain peace. And if you're seeking guidance, and if you're quiet enough, if you stay quiet long enough, you will be guided. You will hear what is required. You will hear what is necessary for you if you stay quiet long enough, beloved. If you have to learn not to allow other people's thoughts and processes to sway. Hey, my beautiful sister. I love you. I love you. Hey, hey, hey. You have to learn how to not allow other people's thought processes to sway your peace, to sway your form of comfort. You have to stop looking for the validation. You have to stop looking for like I said a few minutes ago, the pat on the back. You have to stop looking for that. And sit still long enough so that your peace can be maintained. Sit still long enough so that you can hear what it is that you're supposed to do for your family. And there are times that you will have some that are on the same vibrational frequency as you, and you guys are dealing with the same things, and you are there to help each other get through some things. But we oftentimes are rocked with our peace is disturbed. Because one, we have taken too much in to our portals, too many different opinions of others based off of their experiences. We have taken too much chaos into our portals and trying to sift through the truth in that chaos. Sometimes you have to, and I said this before, sometimes you have to silence the noise. Sometimes you have to silence the noise, and sometimes the noise can come from the closest people to you. Sometimes you have to be still long enough to not allow other people to dictate, but based off of their opinions on what to do. Too much chaos. You're trying to sift through the truth in that chaos. Stop allowing so much in, and look and be still and listen to the climate. Listen to what's taking place and then be guided. Hey, sissy, but hey, Puda, both my babies in here. Listen to what is advising you and be guided by the divine light of your soul. It is something that will speak against any and everything that is not of the right vibration for you and your moves. You have to learn to allow to let people have their experiences so that you can have yours. And you are going to be in a space of being able to listen wholeheartedly. Listen wholeheartedly. You'll be able to listen to what it is that you're supposed to do. Again, I started this video as I am in extreme peace because I have not allowed things that are outside of me and the opinions of others to rock my solid foundation. A lot of times we are unnerved We are at a state of not rest. We are experiencing so much pain, so much anguish, so much confusion, so much conflict, and so much confrontation because we have allowed others to tell us how we are to govern ourselves when, honey, they wail on the other side of the world. Now, it's okay, like for some, are way on the other side of the world. Like I said to you a few minutes ago, eat the meat and spit out the bones. Some things I may say may not resonate with you in where it is that you are in your life, but some things may hit the nail right on the head. You take what hits the nail on the head and you apply it to your reality of what would be best for you. I am not a subject matter expert in anything, and neither do I profess to be. But I am multifaceted. There are so many different things that I am grateful to have had to experience in my life, whether it was hard or not, so that I would be able to hear the divine truth in every area of my life, whether I like it or not. And to be obedient into the guidance of that thing we call divine, that all the creator of creations. I am not always on point either. I have moments of frazzle dazzle myself, but I recognize when that is, and I decide to move forward in it. I decide to say, what is it that is causing this chaos outside of me, so that I can turn off or silence that noise, meaning I will move away, I will stop responding, I will go into a state of solitude because I need to hear. And what's happening with others, I can't deal with or tolerate, because in this moment, God is trying to guide me. And what God is guiding me for is not necessarily for everybody else. God sometimes tells me, stay away from that. Don't do that. Move away from them. Be watchful. Be mindful. Watch how you speak, because what you've been speaking here lately has been really bringing the things in your life that you do not want, child. Watch what it is that you say. Watch what it is that you do, and watch how it is that you think, because those three things can disturb your peace. You can disturb your own peace. So we got a lot of people that disturbs their own peace. Hey, brother. How are you? I just noticed you were in here if you're still here. I love you. I miss you. Greetings, sweetheart. Hello, hello, hello. Take stock of what it is that you are allowing in your portals. Take stock to what it is that you're telling yourself. And are you leading yourself down a road of chaos? Either way, do what it is you need to do to get in a state of peace for yourself. Do what you need to do to get in a state of awareness for yourself. To listen to what it is that you are to do for yourself and your family. What are you really to share with those of them that are on like vibrational frequencies as you? How are you all going to come together and prepare, whether you're near or far? What are you going to do with this current state of affairs? And if it does affect you in a negative way, how are you going to bounce back from that? What are you planning? Or are you just running your mouth? And you listen to all these different opinions instead of going to investigate that thing for yourself? Reading those laws for yourself. A lot of times there's so much false information that is that's going around. You know why? Because it is being led by emotion. Nobody's really looking at those laws to see what it entails on a deep, deep level. And if you find that what it is that you have read is confirmation for what it is you felt, then how are you going to prepare? Or are you just going to complain about it? Stay in a state of harmony and stay in a state of peace in the middle. Come back to the middle, baby. Come back to the middle. That way, when you're in the middle, you can see the left and the right. When you're in the middle, you can see the left and the right. You can hear things all around you when you stay in the middle. When you stay in a state of harmony. That means doing whatever it takes, and everybody has different things that keeps them in that state. For me, it's proper rest. Now I got to get my Z's when I need them. For me, it's eating properly. It's eating right. For me, it's having a state of order. I have to have order in my life, because where there is order, there is peace. Where there is order, there is divine guidance. Where there is order, there is harmony. I was just led to come in here today to share with you how I'm maintaining my peace. And trust me, there are things that are happening within my life that could cause me to fall off balance. But none of it is worth my time. None of it is worth my effort. None of it is worth my thought. None of it. And when I starve it out, listen to me now. When I starve out what is trying to knock me off of my vibrational harmony, it cannot reach me. It dies and withers away. So I'm going to leave you with this thought. Think about what is happening within your life, and think about the things that are causing you to be in a state of disarray. And think about the things that you are allowing to rock your peace, and starve it. Whether it's your own fears, starve it. Whether it's your own doubts, starve it. Whether it is somebody else's nagging or negative connotations headed toward you, starve it. And you know how you starve it? Don't give it any attention, baby. Don't give it any energy. Don't add fuel to it. Let it die. Have a great rest of your day, and I love you.